Alright, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube, this is Law Lee back with another update. Told y'all I'd get my halos. This is to my man's wrong with Ducati. If you want to know about them lights, there's the halos that I put on top of it. The 60mm halos. Now, if you look close, you can see them wires I was talking about, the little hanger wires, like one there. You can see one up top. So the phone clears up. There's one right at the top, like right there. And there's one right at the bottom. Gotta get the glare out of the phone. There's one right there. Now, I did them on both sides, so that'll hold those halos in place. I wouldn't recommend using glue because you're gonna make a mess, then you might mess something up. I don't use glue. So I use that. There's another one, and there's one right at the bottom right there. So I installed them right on top of the Angel Eye Devil Eye, and they fit perfect. 60mm. So the wire, when I tucked it, is I slit this. The wires are right there where my fingertip is. A blue and white wire, right there. So I just tucked them inside right there, but you can't even see. You wouldn't even notice they there. And it's the same on the other side. And you can see it right there. Those wires. Now, the way I wired it, mine came with a yellow wire, which is this wire. This wire right here is the yellow. And it's connected to the red, the devil eyes. Now the red wire is my white clear, the lows and the high beams, and of course the black wire is the ground. Those thin wires right there, and I got them all connected to the green ground on the headlight wiring harness. I just took it out of here. This thing ain't even connected. I just, hooked them, connected the angel eyes and the halos directly up to some rocker switches, which I don't mind. I don't have time to be trying to wire up it, powering up the bike with it, because I don't want to blow any more bulbs than I already done. Now, the halos come with their own resistors, which is these little black things right here. So they won't blow a bulb or anything like that. They won't overload or nothing. The guy told me you could hook these up either way. The white or the blue would be ground if you hooked it up that way, which makes no sense, but whatever. So I actually made my blue the ground and made the white is for the power on the bulbs. Now I just put an extra wire on here. Right here is the yellow, and I just connected it to a rocker switch for my lights. Now when you flick them on and off a couple times, they'll switch from high to low to the little to the strobe, like I was saying in my first video. So with this rocker switch, there you have it. The bulbs. There you have it. There you go. Now if you turn it off, turn it on again. Those are supposed to be the low beams. And then turn it off and turn it on again. There's the strobes. Now you see the red in there. So the red really don't come on until you, hit the strobes. But when you just turning them on, they're just regular white. And then you got the blue in the background there. Now, for some reason, I didn't know that those were going to be red. The devil eyes, I thought it was just going to be the white and the blue. So the red, I just connected the black wire. Well, the red wire from my halos up to another kill switch, another rocker switch, which I already have for my LEDs, and just hooked them up. So the red will be on when my with those. And somehow the white light overrides the red bulb for some reason. You can see it there. Now the halos, I just wired to the rocker switch by itself. So the wires are the blue and the white wire running here. I got the ground wire connected to once again, all the ground wires are connected to that green that's in the bike harness, the wire harness. So when I hit the kill switch there, There's the blue halo. So you turn it off, turn it on, turn it off, turn it on. Now, if I want to turn it totally off, I turn everything off. And then if you want to just turn on the halos by themselves, which I have another rocker switch, there's two there, and one on the other side. You just hit that and voila. So there ain't nothing but the halos on. So I figured out how to get them all working my way. So that's how the halos look. Pretty neat, pretty cool. Boys look nice. Now when I turn that switch off, and then the other rocker switch, it'll look like that with the reds. Now when I turn them all off and then turn on this, and that's how they look with the blues. And then if you want to turn them all on, you can just turn them on with the blue halos. And those with just the white light. Now if you turn the white light off and you turn the red lights on, you can see the other ones lit up. You can barely see the reds, but they're there. You know they're there. You'll be able to see it in the distance. And then as for those wires that I had tied to the halos, you can't even see them. The wire's so thin, but it's real strong. It can hold up to 20 pounds, and those halos weigh about not even an ounce. So that's how they look. So you want to turn them off? There's the halos. Real nice. They are actually blue halos. And once again, if you get real close, there's those wires. They appear there, and you can see them. And if you're looking from a far distance, you can't even see them. I have to really focus in so you can see the wire. And there you see them. It focuses in. So there's one, and the other one is right up top there. So to my man's Roman Ducati, that's how I hooked him up, brother. There ain't no other way if you want all of them working. So I forget trying to wire it up to the bike with the lights that come on, you know. I just do it this way. That way, you know, I ain't got to worry about it. Just hook them off the rocker switches and run the positive and then the negative to each of the battery terminals. Then I did the power supply, which is the positive from the lights, to the middle prong on the rocker switch.